Chapter 2, Internet Connectivity. The option you choose to connect to internet depends upon factors such as scale and size of network where application will run, amount of data that needs to be transferred, and physical location of device. That means we can connect Arduino to internet, but we have to take care of such options or examples where we have to connect. For example, there are some places where the internet connection is not so strong, the speed is less, so we have to consider that also. And according to different applications, the modes of uh, transmission, that are wired, wireless, bluetooth, etc., are different, so we have to consider that also. Now we will we will study list of that options and example. First option is wired, that is ethernet connection. So it is good for food storage and temperature monitoring. So ethernet connection is good for food storage and temperature monitoring. Now wireless wi-fi. So wi-fi connection is good for soil moisture sensor, because we cannot connect wires in outdoor area, so there is a chance that this rat or mice, they might break those wires. So wireless connection is good for outside areas for soil moisture sensor. Now bluetooth connection is good for key tracker for shorter distances, so it is used for key tracker. Now cellular data connection is good for wildlife tracker. So as we know that for tracking wildlife animals, there is a large area, so we cannot use here wi-fi, so we have to use cellular data here. Now RFID is used in inventory management, because we have to track products of customer. So for delivering a product to a certain customer, we have to be particular about it. We cannot send one customer's products to another customer, so we have to use here RFID tags to get exact information of that product. So we'll first study Ethernet, that is Arduino Uno wired connectivity. Note, if you are using a model of Arduino that comes with built-in Ethernet capabilities like Arduino Uno, then you do not need a separate shield. So basically there are certain models in Arduino series like Arduino Uno, they come with dedicated Ethernet capability. So these are special models. So these are different than Arduino Uno models. These are special models which comes with Ethernet capabilities, so we do not need a separate shield for them. So for Arduino Uno we have to uh, attach a different special shield. So we will study shield in this section. We have to attach shield, and we have to we need a dedicated libraries for that shield. Now we will see circuit. Now circuit, in this section we are going to build a circuit required for ethernet internet connectivity using ethernet. So these are steps for building a circuit. First, make sure your Arduino is not connected to power source like USB or a battery. So first we have to make sure that board is not connected to power source. So if it is connected to power source, then if we are doing some wrong connections, then it may affect that board, because it can cause a short circuit also. So first we have to uh, disconnect the power supply. This is first step. Now attach Ethernet shield to top of Arduino. All pins should be aligned. So this comes like a jigsaw puzzle, or what we can say, block puzzle. So we have to keep that Ethernet shield on top of Arduino, and all pin should be aligned. So this is second step. Now we will come to third step. Now connect an Ethernet cable from Arduino to LAN, that is local area network port of your router. Router should already be connected to internet. So connect Ethernet cable from Arduino to LAN, that is local area network. LAN is local area network, and local area network. So router has, if you see at back side of that router, Wi-Fi router, so it has different ports. So it has a LAN port also, that is local area network port also. So this port of your router should be already be connected with, so router should be already connected to internet. So this is also a condition, that router is connected to internet, and we have to connect that board to router to its LAN pin. So this is third step. Code is divided into three sections. So we will study code with section by section. So first section is external libraries. So this is first command, that is hash include in bracket. So this bracket is a special bracket which is like this. Generally we use this kind of bracket, this and this. So this is a special bracket. So hash include ethernet dot hex. Since we are connecting to internet using ethernet, the main dependency of code is on ethernet dot hex. So this is first external library, that is hash include ethernet dot hex. uh, the main dependency of code is on this library, that is ethernet.hex. So this is first section of our code. This is first section, that is this comes at first, that include ethernet dot hex. So dot h is hex file, that is include ethernet hex library. So this is external, and ethernet is external library, and we have to include it. So now we will come to second part, that is internet connectivity part. Internet connectivity, this section defines variables, constant, and functions that are going to be used for connecting to internet. So it we have to define here variables, now constants and functions. So we have to define them. Now first you need to define MAC address in MAC. So first we define MAC address in MAC variable. For newer Ethernet shield, MAC address might be printed on sticker. So there is a sticker on back of Arduino. So this MAC address might be printed on sticker. Make sure IP address you use is free, that is it is not used by any other device. So we have to connect only one device while connection. So make sure IP address you use is free, that is it is not used by any other device. So we have to consider this. Now we will see code one by one, and we will explain that code. Now this is code. Byte mac square bracket is equal to 0 cross, that is small x d e, comma 0 cross a d. So this is code basically. So these are ASCII numbers, ASCII, that is ASCII code. So these are ASCII code numbers. So this is basically for uh, defining MAC address. Now IP address static IP. Now this is IP address. So 10 0 0 20. So this is IP address of that author's book. Now Ethernet client. So this is code for that. So above code is given for Ethernet connectivity setup. So it is given for Ethernet connectivity setup. Now connect to internet function. So this is a function used in this code. Connect to internet function first attempts to connect to Ethernet with DHCP. So it attempts to connect with Ethernet with DHCP. Now if DHCP fails to assign a dynamic IP address to Arduino, it will attempt connection to Ethernet with static IP address you defined. So if DHCP fails to assign a dynamic IP address to Arduino, that means so if it fails to assign dynamic IP address, so if it is failing with dynamic IP address, so it will attempt with static IP address. Now this code is about printing connection information, which is Ethernet connection information. This function prints connection information such as IP address, subnet mask, gateway, uh, then DNS to serial monitor window. So this is first part of code, that is void connect to internet. So in connect to internet, we have to define another things. So the code starts here now. Void connection connect to internet. So code is starting here. So bracket starts here. Now if ethernet dot begin mac is equal to 0, that is equal to means it is not connected to internet. That means connection is unsuccessful. So if statement is given here, and if statement starts here, and if statement ends here. Now this is first if statement, that is ethernet dot begin in bracket mac is equal to 0. So if statement starts here, if statement ends here. Now serial dot print in bracket error failed to configure ethernet using DHCP. That means that connection is unsuccessful. So we are printing with serial print command that error failed to configure to internet using DHCP. Now ethernet dot begin mac static IP. So this is about mac static IP. Now delay 1000, that is 1 second, 1000 millisecond, that is 1 second. Now serial dot print ln. So print ln is for printing in next line that info connection success. So first it was given that if mac is equal to 0, that means connection is unsuccessful, but now else the connection is successful. So we are writing serial print ln on next line info connection success, then serial print blank space, then print connection information. So connection information, for this we have different code. Now serial print dash dash serial print ln nothing. So once Arduino has successfully connected to internet, the ethernet, the print connection information function is called. So once Arduino has successfully connected to internet, the print connection information function is called. That means we have to specify that connection information for that particular engineer which is repairing that system. So for that we are for those engineers we are writing this code. that means we have to print signal strength, we have to print the connection status, etc. So this function prints connection information such as IP address, then subnet mask, then gateway, and DNS to serial monitor window, etc. Now void print connection information. So in this section we will type the connection information, that is IP address, subnet mask, etc. So first we type serial dot print, that is a print on first line. Serial dot print means print on first line, that is info IP address. Then we on second line we print ethernet local IP. Then third line we print info subnet mask. Then fourth line we print ethernet dot subnet mask. So this is basically a sentence that is we are typing, that is gateway, and this is information that we are typing, that is ethernet dot gateway. So in output we will get first gateway, then this information, then DNS, then this information. So that is what we are getting. Now we will come to third section of our code, that is final section. So this is final section in which we have normal function, that is first is void setup function, void setup. Now serial dot begin 9600, 9600 is baud rate. Connect to internet function. Now void loop, in void loop we are not using anything, so we are doing nothing here. So this is third and final section of our code. Now Arduino wireless connectivity, that is Wi-Fi. So we have to we are studying code now. So this is first part of code, that is hash include spi.hex and hash include wi-fi.hex. So these are two libraries here. This section includes external libraries required to run the code. So these are including external libraries required to run the code. Now main dependency of code is on wi-fi.hex. So these are first libraries which are included. So first line is char ssid, so your ssid, then char pass, that is your password. Now these are status lines, that is int status, that is wl idle status. To connect Arduino to your wireless router, set ssid and password of wireless router. So we have to compulsory uh, write this ssid and this password of wireless network. Now create a Wi-Fi client variable that will be used for internet connectivity. So this is for connectivity part of that code, Wi-Fi connectivity part. So now this is third part of code, which is for wireless connectivity setup. Connect to internet function checks if Wi-Fi shield is attached. Now so we have to first check that if Wi-Fi shield is attached, or otherwise we have to print an error message. So first we type that status is equal to Wi-Fi dot status. Now if status is equal to wl slash no shield. So if status is wl no shield, then serial print ln, that is error, Wi-Fi shield is not present. Now while true, if this is true, while true, that means if the Wi-Fi shield is not connected, we have to print error that Wi-Fi shield is not present. While status is equal to wl connected, serial dot print info attempting connection WPA SSID. So if Wi-Fi is connected, now we have to print serial print info attempting connection WPA SSID. Now serial print ln SSID. Now status is equal to Wi-Fi dot begin SSID and pass. Now serial print info connection successful. So basically we are here typing that connection is successful, and we have to print connection information also. So this print connection information is a function which provides listing. It also provides SSID, routers, MAC address. So this function we will study. It will provides information of Wi-Fi. So this is for information of Wi-Fi, that is print connection information. So this is code for print connection information. So void print connection information, serial print info SSID. Now then serial dot print ln in next line Wi-Fi dot SSID. Now byte SSID, then Wi-Fi dot BSSID in bracket BSSID. So here we are printing all these BSSIDs that are 1 5 4 3 2 1 etc. So we have printed that 5 4 then 3 then 2 then 1 then 0. So all these BSSIDs are getting printed. Now long RSSI, that is strength of Wi-Fi, that is Wi-Fi RSSI, then print info signal strength RSSI. Now print serial print ln RSSI. So here we are printing the signal strength of Wi-Fi. Byte dot encryption is equal to Wi-Fi encryption type. Now serial print info encryption type, then serial print encryption dot hex. Now IP address, IP is equal to Wi-Fi location IP, local IP. Now serial print info. So here we are printing all those stuff, that is IP address, then MAC address, then BSS ID. So this is basically printing of connection information code. So IP address, IP is equal to Wi-Fi dot local IP, then serial print info IP address, then serial print ln IP. So here we are printing IP address. Now byte MAC 6, Wi-Fi MAC address MAC. Now serial print info MAC address, then serial print MAC 5 hex, then MAC 4 hex, MAC 3 hex, MAC 2 hex, MAC up to 0 hex. So here we are printing MAC addresses. So byte max Wi-Fi dot MAC address dot max MAC. So here we are printing MAC addresses. Now void setup, then serial begin. So this is third part of code. This code mentioned above implements Arduino standard setup and loop functions. So void setup, then serial begin, that is baud rate with 9600, then connect to internet function, then void loop. So the code above mentioned above implements Arduino standard setup and loop functions. Now Arduino UN wireless connectivity, that is Wi-Fi. So Arduino UN is a more complex or advanced model. So this model has been developed for IoT. It comes with built-in Ethernet and wireless capabilities, so we do not have to buy additional chip. So basically Arduino UN is a different model than that of Arduino Uno. So Arduino Uno is a different model and Arduino UN is a different model. So Arduino UN comes with built-in Ethernet and wireless capabilities. So there is a different wireless setup for Arduino UN. So first we have to connect Arduino UN to your computer with a micro USB cable. So first we have to connect that board to computer with a micro USB cable. Now Arduino UN acts as a hotspot as well. So it can act as a as well. So it might appear as Arduino UN cross or Lineo cross in your computer's available Wi-Fi connection. So Arduino UN acts as a hotspot as well. So once Arduino UN is connected, open a web browser on your computer and type http 192.168.240.1. So we have to type on our computer, that is web browser. If this is first time you are accessing your Arduino UN, then enter default password or like Arduino or Dog Hunter, or otherwise check manufacturer's documentation. So for first time users, the password is Arduino or Dog Hunter. So these are password, default passwords. Or if they are not working, then we have to check manufacturer's documentation. Now upon successful login, you will be redirected to configuration page of Arduino Uno. So we are redirected now to this configuration page of Arduino Uno. Here we can change board name, password and time zone of Arduino Uno. Once you are done, click on configure and restart, and click on restart button. So in this page we can change password, because default password is known by many people. So we change password, then we change time zone because it has a clock in it. Now Arduino Uno, once you are done, click of Arduino Uno, then once you are done, click on configure and restart button. So there is a button called configure and restart. Now Arduino Uno will restart with updated settings. Now during restart, Arduino Uno will display a message for you to connect to commonly used wireless network. So after restarting, these settings are saved now. Because we have restarted. Now during restart, Arduino Uno will display a message for you to connect to commonly used wireless network. Now once restarted, you will be able to access your Arduino Uno using IP assigned by wireless router. So you will be able to access your Arduino Uno using IP assigned by wireless router. Now code for Arduino Uno: include bridge.hex, then include process.hex. For Arduino Uno, bridge.hex lets you access already established internet connection. So bridge.hex lets you access already established internet connection. Now process.hex prints connection information. Now this is code for printing connection information. So void print connection information bracket. Now process Wi-Fi check. So Wi-Fi is getting checked here. So Wi-Fi check dot run shell command in bracket user bin pretty Wi-Fi info Lua. So while Wi-Fi check dot available, char C Wi-Fi check read serial print C, or else serial print dash dash. That means if Wi-Fi is available, then print C, or otherwise don't print anything. This part includes function used for displaying connection information. So this is used for displaying connection information. Now void setup serial dot begin 9600, while serial, then bridge begin print connection information while. So this part implements Arduino standard setup and loop function. So this is last part of the code. So this part implements Arduino standard setup and loop functions. The main difference in this code versus Arduino Uno is that you need to initialize the bridge using bridge.begin. So difference between Arduino Uno and Arduino Uno is that you need to initialize the bridge using bridge.begin. So bridge is a library here. So serial begin means serial communication is beginning here, which is 9600. Then while loop serial, then bridge begin, then printing connection information. This is another function. So this is basically a standard setup and loop function part of code.